Hey guys, hope you're having a blessed day. Welcome back to another unboxing of the May 2020 Southern box of Monsterbass Subscription Box. I get these every month. I pay for them. This really gives me an opportunity to see what's inside of them, show you what's inside of them. We'll find out, is it worth it? Do these lures make the tackle box? Do they make the giveaway box? We're going to quickly find out and see what is in it. Tomorrow is another live from the casa. And let me just say, tomorrow's live from the casa. We've had some good ones. Tomorrow's live from the casa is going to be exceptional. We'll have Mike Ortego, of course, to start us off or to end us, to finish us off, whatever. I don't know. I think he's going to go on first. We're going to have David Dudley from Major League Fishing angler David Dudley. We're going to have Michael, I don't know how to say his last name, from Knocking Tail Lures, which should be really cool. I got some of his new lures. That one is a thank you, Robin. We have him, Michael, from Knocking Tail Lures, which has a new lure that he just came out with. I actually met Michael last year at ICAST, and it's taken a year for him to be able to come out with the lures that he has. And that one's a pre-recorded because we did it last night. And then hopefully, he says he's going to be on from YouTube, JC Drop Shot up there in Michigan. Great YouTube channel. So we have a really, really good Live from the Casa, episode 6. Imagine that, episode 6 of Live from the Casa. And I'm pretty sure these things are going to continue to go on because there was a great response to last week's. I mean, great response. Got the haircut. I'm looking fresh, if I can say so myself. I'm finally got the haircut. I look like a ragamuffin, and I couldn't be happier to finally get my haircut. But before, let's just jump into this before I get told I talk too much. This is the May Monster Bass box. I've not looked at it, not done anything. Physically just picked it up from my mailbox. I mean, I rode over my mailbox, picked it up, drove home, set up this light. You don't see it, but see how much brighter I am? The light. Set up the extra camera, got the good microphone working, and got ready. Got this on here. So let's see what's in it. Okay? Let me say hi to Noobs, Joe, Hammer, Robin, Steve. Hello. Thank you. Okay. Well, I can tell you right now off the bat, I'm pretty happy right off the bat. To start us off, I know it's weird they didn't give us a pamphlet this month to tell us what. Oopsie, I dropped one. They didn't give us a pamphlet that tells us what's in it this month, I don't think. Which is very weird. Hey, Dan. Oh, yes, they did. Right here. So to start us off, from Bait Labs, this is called the Ultimate Strike Shad. Oops, let's switch you guys over because nobody wants to see me. Let me get out of there and then put myself there. The Ultimate from Bait Labs. Look at that thing. Tournament winning bait. Let's just read it a little bit. It is a ½ ounce. It dives 2.5 to 3.5 meters. So that would be what, 7 to 10, 11 feet. Let me put, hey buddy. Not bad. Maybe a little bit deep for us, but beautiful bait. I have to say, there's one thing about these Bait Labs. They really make a really good product. Good thing. It looks like it. Let's hear it. A little rattle to it. But not bad. I'm going to put that one in the middle. I'm not sure. We'll adjust as is as things go on. Next, from Lunker Hunt. This is, there's Jason. Sorry he's late to the party. Better late than never, Jason. Next, from Lunker Hunt, it's called the Kraken. ½ ounce. It looks like a bladed jig. However, it looks like it's all automatically. I'm going to take this one out. as you hear my son's thing going off. This is a bladed jig, but it looks like, yeah, it is. It is soldered onto the head. Maybe a different position than most other ones are soldered on. Usually you get it up there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to like this. You know, I love bladed jigs, but this is the Kraken from Lunker Hunt. Chartreuse white bait blade, they call it. So I'm going to put this back in there. 1/2 ounce, 4/0 hook, bait keeper. Not bad. We're going to put that one in the middle too. Don't know why that looks so odd there. Next, from Booyah, the Squelcher, 3/8 ounce. Just had a buddy ask me if I'd ever thrown one of these, a buzzbait. A buzzbait. When you're down here in Florida, buzzbaits are really, this is something you can really use, because this is something you can, like, Dan Fay of all things, Dan is the king of throwing buzzbaits on top of grass, matted, lily pads and stuff. You can get this through a lily pad pretty well. I'm going to put this one on the right because, quite honestly, I like those things. So, middle, right is definitely going in the tackle bag. Middle, I'm not really sure of. Left definitely is a giveaway. Next, from Sandbat Tackle, it's I don't even know what 2/0, 3/0, and 4/0 hook. Doesn't look. It's a worm hook. So nice. You always need hooks. That'll stay on the right. As much as I'm a Daiichi person, so I use Daiichi. Next, the original Stanley Jigs hand-tied skirt little jig head. Nice. I like this. I need to start using more of these as a casting jig. This one is 3/16 of ounce, kind of perfect weight for me. And you can see that. I don't think you can ever have enough jigs, to be honest, especially ones that have that won't get you caught up in the weeds and everything else. So that one's a right one too. I got a sticker. You can see the sticker. Kind of funny. Bass with a mask on. That's really good. And then next, yeah, you always have to have it. You can never have enough hooks. That's the God's honest truth. Next from KVD is the Finesse Worm, the perfect plastic Finesse Worm. Coffee scented in salt. I will smell them first before I take one out, because heaven forbid, if I can even open up the package. Here we go. Yeah, they've got some smell. Not horrible, though. But nice. Pretty nice little worm there. I don't know if you can see it all the way. That's a nice little worm. Wonder if that tail pops up when you rig it properly. Usually when it has that tail, when it goes skinny to thicker, it has a little bit of air bubble in. And the goal of when you're using a worm is have that tail pop up just like that. That aggravates the hell out of bass. Let me say hello to Paul real fast. Hey, Paul. Or stickers. Let's see what you said. Shiny or stickers, yeah. So I'm going to put that one on the right, too, because I like that. Jason, the truth is, I'll never... God's honest truth. Now that you said hand sanitizer, I just had to hit myself with hand sanitizer. In this household, since my son was born, truth be told, there is 2 or 3 hand sanitizers in every room. There was a problem. I have all sorts of issues as for hands as is. But when we had Thomas, one of the things I told Sonia is there'll never be a remote low area in this house without hand sanitizer. It's just it's just how it is. That was a weird sound. Next, from Rabid Baits, They call them the Finesse unlike any other. This is called the Rabid Crawl Red Monster. Now, what's different about these, I just noticed it. They have feathers for the claws. Kind of something different. Kind of new. Huh. Probably with like a Ned rig, that might be a good one to get. I'm going to put that one in the middle too. And if you know Monster Bass, the great thing about that Monster Bass does is Monster Bass puts 7 to 8 quality named products inside every box. And that's what's cool about it. And then last but not least, they sent us the Chase Baits Vibe Snorter. And this one's weedless with the snap lock, extra hook. I would say, I'm going to be honest. Oh, this is an exclusive. Oh, that's exclusive color for them. I'm going to say, unfortunately, this one's going to the right. This one's going to the left. I've used this before. Not that I don't like it. I've just been I've not been successful with this bait. Doesn't mean it can't work someplace else, but for whatever reason, it's real. It's not. This one doesn't feel real heavy. This one's only half ounce, a little more than a half ounce. And maybe this is a little bit different than the one I used. The one I used, the snorter I used, weighed like 2 ounces, it felt like. And as soon as it hit the water, it just was clogged with stuff. Maybe we'll keep that in the middle too, just as a thing. Oh, the claws are Monster Bass color. Well, there we have it. Well, let me get rid of the whole background here. Hold on. And myself. And let's look at it all. We got the Chase Baits Snorter. We got the Rabid Baits Crawls. We got the Lunker Hunt Bladed Jig. They call it the Kraken, the soldered one. We got the Bait Labs. What is this one called? The Bait Labs Ultimate Strike Shad. We got the KVD Plastics. We got the Stanley Jigs Jig. We got the Booyah Baits. This thing, I don't even, Squelcher. So really, when you look at this, this is a pretty decent box, to be honest. I mean, if I look at all this stuff, let me move the camera down a little bit for you. There you go, if that helps at all. If you were to get all this in your box, would you be happy with it? Is there something in here that you wouldn't use? Is there something in here that you just go, I can't use it? By the way, there's hooks too down there. So if you think about it, really this month, they only gave us 2 things of plastic baits. They gave us the KVDs and then these ones, but I don't even know if I would consider these plastic. So all this other stuff where people are constantly asking Monster Bass to throw in more lures and hard plastic lures, they gave us a bunch of great stuff in this box, from the topwater bait, not the spinner bait, but I don't know why I can't say what this is. But from the Squelcher to the jig, to the hooks, to the great looking Bait Lab bait, to the KVD Plastics, to the Snorter. I bet you, and let me just look at this now that we've got this. The Bait Lab lure is $9. The Booyah Squelcher is $8. The Chase Baits Snorter is almost $13. This thing, that's a $13 lure. The Lunker Hunt, where's the Lunker? Oh yeah, this is $5. The Stanley Jigs is $4. The Rabid Baits is $7, which is a monster red claw. The Sandbar Tackle hooks are $3, and the Striking Finesse Worms, which are 6.5 inches, are $5. If you add all that up, you're looking at 10, 22, 25, 40, 53, almost $54 of baits in that box. All very high quality, good baits. So on 1 to 10, I'm going to give this box a high 9. It's still a good box. I'm not sure I'll be able to use these. I probably would, actually, now I'm thinking about it, I'm going to have to give it an 8.5. I'm not sure I can use these, but that's only because we don't have crawfish here. I mean, they will eat them, but I mean, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure about this. This will be fun to check out and see what they look like in the water, to be honest. Do the feathers make the baits float upright like in a fighting position for a crawfish? We'll see. So not a bad box. Not a bad box at all. It's a Buzzbait. Thank you, Tim. High five. Hold on. Let me put myself up by there. High five. So yes, good box. Really, Monster Bass just does a really good job of putting these things out. They do a good job with the quality of the products that they put in here, and you really can't say anything negative about what they do. They do a great job at putting out a great box. So if you're interested in one of these boxes, you can go to monsterbass.com and check it out and order it. You can get a 1 month or a 3 month or a 6 month or even a 12-month subscription. And I think there's lots of ways of getting some discounts too. I should mention, if you think that you want to be one of their pro staff, they have they're looking for pro staff right now. I got an email just the other day asking, fill out this form, do this, this, and this, and this, and you could be pro staff. Now, I didn't fill it out, but if somebody else is interested in it, there's ways to do it. Their pro staff they've got lots of great pro staff. I know Jason is on their pro staff, Jason Beck, but there's also a lot of other ones. Tomorrow, Jason has a code. What is the code, Jason? Just out of curiosity. But if you want one of these, you can go on there and check it out and order it if you're interested. I mean, there you have it. Tomorrow we're going to have a good show live from the Casa. Let me switch some things out. Tomorrow's live from the Casa will be pretty epic, to be honest. We've got David Dudley, Major League Fishing angler, will be on there. We will have from Knocking Tail Lures, Michael, however you say his last name. I don't even know how to say his last name. Orulik, I think is how you say it. Brand new company, not new company, but new bait that just came out like in the last month and a half, maybe even less than that. Sent me some. I think Hammer saw them already. They look like that. Little swim baits. What's great about them is they're already injected with a rattle chamber inside of them. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can tell it right there. See that little right thing? That is a rattle chamber. Probably can't hear it. Maybe you can hear it if the microphone is picking it up. We'll talk to him from JC, Justin Clark from JC Drop Shot on YouTube is supposed to call. Hold on, here you go. Use this code and save $10 off your first box. You can go use that. You can save it from Jason Beck Fishing. So we have him. We'll talk to Mike Ortego. We'll talk to David. We'll talk to Michael. And then we'll talk to Justin Clark. And just talk about other things in the industry. We're going to start it off tomorrow by doing some graduation stuff. I have some people I need to say congratulations and give them the props, because a lot of these kids are now not getting the graduation that they deserve, and they're friends and they're coaches of Thomas. And you want to know what? I'm going to say hello and congratulations to them. So get ready for a show tomorrow, 3:00 Eastern Standard Time, live from the Casa, episode 6. That's what it says right there. That you might think that doesn't say live from the Casa, but that I'm changing it up every week. I started off in English, then I went to Spanish, then I went to Spanish last week. I don't even know. But then this week, that's in Russian. And let me just tell you, that was a bitch to try to figure out. Google transition, try to make that Y right there. That is a double Y. That was a nightmare for me. You would never know I was a graphic designer. Never in a million years. Spent a lot of time on that. Way too much time. Not really that much time. But, so we'll talk to that. We'll see how their lives are going, how this COVID-19 is affecting them. We'll talk about Major League Fishing and bass tomorrow too, because there was some big, humongous news. There's never going to be a giveaway of the whiteboard. I mean, that thing's worth mega bucks at this point in time, Hammer. I mean, look at all the effort and everything else. Hey, Ramos, hope you're doing well, man. What does Kaka say? Well, there's two things it could say. I think that means house in Russian. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it means house. I think the front part means live, and this part means from the, and that part means house, casa. Live from the casa. So, tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we'll be here taking your things. There's only one pre-recorded thing, so if you have a question for David Dudley or JC Dropshot, you can ask those questions. Or if you have a question for Mike Ortego with Tackle Webs, you can ask him the questions too. Hopefully you guys are out there going fishing. Hopefully you remember to treat everybody good right now. Just treat everyone nice, even if they're assholes. Treat them nice. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't succeed at it, but I'm trying. Let me just state that. I'm trying. I'm going to continue with these live from the Casa shows. There is a great chance that we're going to do some other stuff. I've got the first episode of Genesis of a Fishery already ready, and there's also 2 more closer looks done. Not to mention the amount of lures that are coming in the next 3 days. You're not going to believe the new stuff I've got here at the house already. So lots of good new things coming on. Anyways, if we don't ever say it, thank you for watching these things. Thank you for participating. Thank you for everyone commenting. I love reading the comments. I try to post them up. If there's a way for me to answer questions on here, I'll do my best. But we are going to talk about Major League Fishing tomorrow. They're not going to be happy with me, but we're going to talk Major League Fishing. If they don't give away the whiteboard, they're screwed. That's the only thing that's staying. Everything else, they can go. Get rid of those paintings. Pff, joking. Anyway, thanks, guys, for watching. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Remember, take a kid fishing. Get your fish on. We will see you guys soon. Cheers, guys. Later.